Good day, everyone. Today we'll be talking about selecting template and also we'll be talking about creating layers. So sometimes we might have problem changing our dimensional unit. For example, if you just start a drawing here, then it will be like, how can I select my unit? That is from inches to millimeter or from meter to millimeter. So sometimes we face such a kind of problem. For example, if you open a drawing like this, if you type unit, enter, you discover that your default unit scale is inches. Then you'll be wondering how you can select the how you can select your millimeter or your meter for any drawing. Sometimes you start parabolating around, or maybe you click unit, you click millimeter here, press OK. But all these things are not solving the problem yet. Sometimes you decided to go to your dimension style and edit and keep editing and keep editing. But there's just little step you have to take before starting your drawing that will solve all this problem. Now let us go back. Sorry, I don't want to save that. Yes. Now if you want to be working with inches is the default unit for AutoCAD. You can just click start drawing. But if you decided to, if what you want to work on is a meter and or is a millimeter rather, or is a meter also, what you just have to do is to click on this template here, go to this arrow drop down. You have different kind of style available. This is for the default, which is the inches, but just have to go and select Acadiso. Please note this, acadiso.dwt, acadiso.dwt. dwt means AutoCAD template. In the AutoCAD file is dwg, that's the file, but template is dwt. So you select acaso.dwt. Now if you select it now, it will take you to a new page where let us confirm if we are in millimeter now or we are still in inches. Can we see here? It has bring out millimeter easily. So you've been able to set your drawing space to millimeter. Now for example, now if I click online, merely looking at it now, you could see that everything is set. Maybe I want to go for 300 millimeter by 400 millimeter. Then let's want it like this. Oh, sorry. This is what we call snap to. Use it to get an accurate dimension. Can we see that now? Let me move it out of that edge. Pressing move. So with that, you've been able to select your dimension. Now if you can just come here, maybe you want to give it the dimension you zoom in very well, you'll be able to see that. So all these things are very technical. Let me come here. Let me get the accurate dimension there. That's the 300. So it's very easy. It's very easy. So there is also what gives a designer problems, maybe a new designer problems when coming up. Sometimes you might be giving your line a weight. I think I will talk on that when we get to layer. So let us talk about giving it dimension also. Now if you check the dimension we give here, we could not even, sorry, trying to delete that. Still giving me dimension. If you notice, the dimension we gave here was not showing up. Now if you come here, let me go back to one. If you select this to be annotative, if you come here, just go for, not showing yet. You can use this one to increase your value, but if it is not showing, just go to your dimension style. I think we are using this. Okay, we are using this. So go to modify. Now here you can simply set all whatever you need. Symbol, lines, arrow, text height. I think the text height is not showing. Let me give it 10, probably 20. Give it 20 so that we see what it's going to give us. What other thing can I set here? Then also you can come here. Okay, let's check on that first. Yeah, I think it's coming up. I think 20 is still very small. Let us go to our dimension style again. We're still using this. Don't forget to select this because that's what exactly you are working on. So let's use 70. Set goes. Yes, but I think it can be better than this. So in that case, I will use 100. Sorry. Text size. Oh, let me select. So use 100. Sorry, that's. So I think it's okay this way. Then there's another way you can do it also by using your dimension style. Just select this, come to modify, then if you are using annotative, you can actually start changing it there. But we are not using annotative. Can you see? I think 100 is much there. That's if you are using annotative. Sorry. That's if you are using annotative. You can just use 10. Let's see how it goes. Still big. So there are some different ways you can actually modify your dimension. let's just drop it at, sorry, modify, let's drop it at 4. Close. Yes. So it depends on how you want everything to be. Now, there's what we call layers in AutoCAD. Layers is a kind of um assistance for you when you want to start your drawing. It's about creating a specification you need when starting your drawing. For example, if you are working on architectural design, you are working on a floor plan, you will need a line for your wall, also a line for your window, a line for your door. And if you are working on architectural plan, you can there are some lines you select for your drawings. So everything must be set before starting any drawing. For example, if I delete this and I want to create a layer, first I need window, I need door, I need um I need wall, I need window, I need door, and I need some. Okay, let's start with that three first. Why we are creating layer is that whatever you modify on that line will reflect to others. Whatever action you perform on the layer you selected will reflect on others. For example, now if I want to create a layer, maybe I want to start a new drawing, layer, enter. Yes, this is the default. Let me just try and expand this. Yeah, this is the default. This is the line you are using. So just have to right click, then select new layer. Now I want to create my layer for wall. Then I was thinking I should leave it in white. Then it should be a continuous line. Then the thickness, that's the line width, I want to change it so that I'll be able to differentiate my wall from other lines, from dimension line, from windows, from door. So let me select, I love selecting 0.40. I think that's cute enough. Then I love the color, I want it to be like that. And then if you want to create another layer, right click and create another layer. Okay, window, I can just use a source form in the, I'm okay with that. So this language is too much, I can just select 0.30 or 0.25 petas. Press OK. Then I would love to change the color for the line, so that when looking at the distance, when looking at the drawing in distance, you'll be able to know that okay, this is door, this is the window. So I would love my window to be, you can select any color as possible. Let me just use, okay, let me use green. Remember, I select this scale for that. Okay, let me create another new layer now. Door. The thickness is still okay. Then I will change the color. Let me change it to blue. Whichever color you want. Then my dimension line. Sorry, new layer. New layer. Dimension line. I'm okay with that. DM. Let the color, you can let the color to be white, then you leave the thickness like that. So these are the way you you create your layers. Now if you want to start with door, you can just come here, right click and set. So if you want to start with wall, come here and select that wall as set current. If you see it has been marked, then you can simply hide this, then come to your drawing and start. Pick a line. Maybe the first one is there's something I want you to note when drawing a line. Now you will see it is specifying a distance, telling you to specify the next point, and also you will see a degree. If you see the way I'm moving the line now, you could discover the degree is changing. Now if you were not able to get the accurate degree, after you type your dimension, maybe I want you to use 500 millimeter. Now just press tab. Once you press tab, it will tell you that what is your degree. So at that period of time, I'm moving at 0 degree. So you'll be able to get a straight line. The same thing for, we are working on this. Maybe this one is 500. So you press tab also, it will ask you that what's the degree you want your line to be. Okay, I want it to be at 90 degree. But before you can do this, you have to understand your 4 cardinal points from 0 to 90 to 120 to 270 to 360. So you have to understand this very well. Now I've used this to, okay, let me finish this. Then you join in. Now I want you to take a look at something. I want to select another type of wall. Okay, I pick a line. Maybe I want my door here. I'm just using it as an example. For architect, don't go and draw your door like this. Can you see that the colors are different? But if you observe something, the line weights are the same thing, the thickness are the same thing. Yes, there's something you should do. You come to property here, under line width. Under line width, you click line weight settings. Then you select display. So once you select display, to come up, can you see now? This is the size of my wall. So I can able to differentiate my wall from my window. So these are the difference. So if you want to use another, you can come here, pick a line, depending on how you want your drawing to go. So these are the things you have to set before even starting a drawing, so that your drawing will not give you serious headache when performing some tasks. Now sometimes you will draw a line and the line will even be long above the surface, the work surface. So those are the things you have to monitor and see, probably, and set before starting any kind of design. So if we want to give this one dimension now, let's just take a look at this. Look at this. So I think we've just let it back because this is what we've set. So I see that you are able to differentiate. Now why this one is showing green is that we've not selected our DM for dimension before starting that. So if I want to start that again now, you will see that it will give me the normal. So those are the differences between the layers. So if you want to start any drawing now, you have to go and select what the line is for. Maybe it's for door, it's for wall, it's for window. Because if I continue to be using this one for my wall now, maybe I have image now. If you observe, you see that the line is drawing is different from my wall, and I'm trying to represent this one with also wall. So I have to go back and select my layer wall before starting anything. So let me pick line and so those are what we have to notice before doing all these things. So thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Don't forget to subscribe and like our page so that you get more videos when we start the tutorial folding. So next we will be working on architectural design and at the same time machine design. We're working on some little projects that we can use to start for our people so that we won't be running around. Just have to pick a project, then we start and finish the project. So thank you very much and God bless you.